Heroes, another leg day with Gal. Say hello, Uncle Gal.
Hello.
So today's session basically kind of consists of a little bit of pre-fatigue and then working towards 50% of Gary's 1 RM. So with the pre-fatigue that we're doing today is essentially 50 goblet squats at 10% of the 5 rep load. So we've got 100 kilos on the bar and that'll be a 10 kilo dumbbell for the goblets. There's no strict tempo for this, but we're just gonna keep an eye on form, making sure the torso stays vertical. Gary keeps his femurs externally rotated or pushing the knees outwards the whole time. Incidentally, there's nothing wrong with that cue. For any keyboard warriors out there who decide, oh, you shouldn't cue with the... Why not? It's going to force external rotation anyway. And if that happens to be the cue that your client understands best, then use it, roll with it, go with it. Like, we need to stop all this in the industry. After that, we're going to go into walking lunges, so we're going up to 12.5 kilo dumbbells over there for 20 paces in total, 10 on each leg, and then into the 5 rep squat at 60% of his 1 RM. I nearly forgot the percentage I said then. So that's the workout for today. Anything you want to say to the folks at home, Cal? He's yet to give me a testimonial as well. But he did hit a new PB the other day of 150 kilo back squat. New PB, which is 2.5 kilos up from his old back squat total, which was set how long ago?
2 years.
2 years ago. But we've been working Gary back from a lot of injuries, predominantly his back. I'm sure he'll happily tell you that story after the workout. But here we go.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no loving, that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things, I gotta just let it all out. I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about, telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that, telling me things about rap, talking the truth and that stab in my back that will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more and I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it
For this specific workout is 3 sets with a 2 to 2.5 minute rest in between each set. The purpose of the pre-fatigue is so you can actually work with sub-maximal loads. I never really go much higher than 60% when I'm doing a pre-fatigue, and you won't either if you're looking at incorporating a pre-fatigue protocol with one of your clients to beat one of those plateaus. For a squat mechanic, the cues I like to use personally are maintain a vertical torso, pull the bar gently in towards your back like you're simulating a lat pull down. This will help keep the lats activated, which will keep your torso more vertical. Bracing obviously through the stomach. We'll talk about bracing every day because there's various different cues that you can use, but pulling the tummy button in towards stomach, breathing from the diaphragm opposed to the lungs will help you brace the core belt a little bit more efficiently. Externally rotating the femurs obviously to get the glutes under control, but again I mentioned this already earlier about if the cue of pushing your knees out works for your client, use it because that is going to create that mechanic. And for a squat, you often hear the cue of sitting back or make sure the weight's back in your heels. You don't necessarily need it all the way back into your heels, but if you use that cue to get them off their toes and the weight being more distributed in the middle of the foot, then that would be beneficial to cue it that way. But predominantly you want weight distribution for your squat and similarly for your deadlift in the middle of your foot, but you might need the cue to sit into your heels so they come off their toes, so they're not squatting like this and the heel isn't elevating off the floor. If the heel is elevating off the floor, I would make the educated assumption that they probably have some calculus dysfunction going on and would have to assess that differently. See previous videos, the soleus and Achilles stretch will be a really good. We'll put a really good one to watch. We'll put the link into it here or there or there or there somewhere. But ready?
Set 2.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause
next
I don't
to me.
give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
When you're spotting also, spotting from behind, keep your hands in the vicinity of the area. You don't want to necessarily lift them. Obviously you are going to have to lift them if they're getting into trouble. But again, we'll talk about bailing on a bar another day. But when you're spotting someone back into the rig, hands on the bar and make sure it's safely in the pins before they deload. Safety tip. Also, actually, while we're on this, reloading and deloading from a squat rack, right? I've been around the block a lot of years in the gym game, and it still astounds me when I see people back up when they deload, right? So if this is our squat rack, and Gary's taking his rest, we'd step in and under the bar to load and then step back ready for our squat. But then when you're fatigued, if you're facing outside of the rig and you're fatigued, why would you then want to step back and you can't see where you're deloading the bar? So for a safety point, I always tell people, make sure you're looking into the squat rack before you're set, so then you walk forward to deload it safely so you don't run yourself an injury of missing the pins and the bar sliding off. That's just another safety note there for your squat. Going off the back of what Gary just said, just say it again, Gal.
So people watching themselves in the mirror or not, lifting the bar off, backing into it, usually when they're inexperienced, or also if the weight's too heavy for them, is just plain dangerous.
So what he's referring to there is the location of the mirror in regards to the squat rack, right? So, funny story. The worst, one of the most dangerous things I've ever seen in regards to a squat rack and mirror placement is had a squat rack, but the mirror not being front, the mirror actually being behind them, and they've walked in to deload the bar to begin their set, but as they've come out, they've spun the bar around, and it was a fairly heavy bar. Nearly took the squat rack out and the mirror at the same time, and then they backed up into the rack after the set was done. But that was, yeah, please don't do that. You will get some odd looks. thought you were going to fail that 4th rep then. I was like, oh. Good hustle muscle. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It obviously doesn't cost you a thing. Helps support us and the channel, helps the channel grow, and we are looking forward to taking you on this journey with us. So from me, Bruno, and James behind the camera, we will catch you in the next episode.